Deep in the heart of Transylvania, where fog clung to the ancient pines like the whispers of forgotten souls, lay the village of Vlaren. Fear had a permanent residence there, tightly woven into the fabric of its cobblestones and the faces of its wary inhabitants. Tonight, the villagers trembled not from the biting cold, but from the sinister sounds emerging from the dilapidated castle perched ominously on a craggy hill, the keep of Count Vladislav, a vampire of notorious repute. Gazing upon the castle from his candle-lit nook in the village's tavern, Elric, an eccentric scholar with spectacles perched precariously on his nose, wasn't thinking about the traditional ingredients of a good moussaka. Out of curiosity and an inconvenient lack of self-preservation, Elric had come to Vlaren to collect stories. Horror stories, specifically. That night, still unsated by the tavern's damp stew, he overheard whispers among the locals about the Count's liaison with a mysterious sorceress, a woman believed long gone, banished for black magic. From what his eavesdropping collected, the sorceress had found a way to communicate with the otherworldly, her power drawn from forbidden text ominously titled the Midnight Covenant. Determined to unravel the truth, or simply distract himself from the disturbing lack of culinary delights, Elric convinced a reluctant local guide, Bram, to lead him to the castle. Armed with only an absurdly optimistic attitude and a garlic necklace that smelt more like stale memories than fresh fortitude, they climbed the treacherous path. Within the castle walls, Count Vladislav stood with his customary gravitas, his lips curved into a sinister, toothy smile as he pored over the ancient tome, the Midnight Covenant itself, held safely in his talon-like grip. The Count's partnership with the sorceress, Valoria, promised him unmatched power by summoning forth shadows that consumed more than blood, they devoured souls. The castle doors groaned ominously as Elric and Bram stepped inside, their lanterns flickering like hesitant promises of light. Suddenly, a rather unexpected sneeze echoed through the grand hallway. Of course, it was Elric. Garlic, while questionable as protective talismans, were evidently highly allergenic in such concentration. A guest, Vladislav's voice echoed, smooth as silk, yet sharp as a guillotine's edge. It's rare I host those who come willingly. Bram quivered, as if auditioning for Hamlet but mistaking the part for Jello. Perhaps we should leave. Elric, torn between running and handwriting etiquette in the dark arts, stood his ground. What followed was a battle of wits and endurance, as Elric tried distracting Vladislav with theatrical offers of sharing recipes. However, each awkward pause was filled with Valoria's malevolent chantings, which sought to tether Elric's soul in exchange for phantom gourds from her endless, enchanting kitchen most foul.